Hi, I am Enna, and today we're going to be learning about double-digit multiplication. And as you can see, we're going to start off with something a little bit easier. This is not really double-digit. This is more one single digit and double-digit, but it's something easier to start off with. So 14, we're going to write down 14 times 7. So if you want to write that down, you can. Let me just redo that. Yeah. So 4 times 7 equals 28. 28. I'm sorry. Almost. Yeah. 7 times 1 equals 7 plus 2 equals 9. So the answer is, your first answer should be 98. If you want, make sure, every time, some helpful tips for these, before you get to start the next one. Cross out your bottom and top, numbers. The middle numbers are fine, but start crossing these out because that will be more helpful for you later. Okay, so we're going to start off with the next question. We'll just write that down right here. And, okay. Real quick, I'm going to let you, start off with, have it pause real quick and, do this question by yourself. And, yeah, I'll give you a few seconds to do that by yourself. And you can pause if you need to. All right. I'm sorry. I guess I messed up doing that because my earbud was on the thing, I guess. So 14 times 17. We're going to put that down. If you actually, let's put it up the other way. 17 times 14. If you can notice, there is a small difference between them, and that's the fact that 17 is now with the 1 on top, round about the top of it. We're gonna change the equation a little bit and make it a 17 instead of a 7. So, anyways, I'm sorry, I got a little jumbled with my words. We're gonna start off. We're gonna make the 17 go on top this time, make it a little more difficult. So we're gonna do 4 times 7, and that's a 28 again. We're gonna put the 2 on top above the 1, and we're gonna multiply 4 times 1, and that should be 5 plus 2, and that is 7. See, we should get the same answer if you do it up or down. If you did it 17 on the bottom or 14 on the top, it should be the same answer. And we'll do it both ways if you would like. Well, you guys can't really talk to me, but we're gonna do it both ways if that's alright. 1 times 7 equals 1 times. Sorry. And now we're going to cross out the 4 and 2. I'm so sorry. I got a little ahead of myself. We're going to cross out the 4 and 2. And then we're going to, you see when we crossed out that 4, it's going to be easier for you to remember to put a 0 on the bottom. Because if you don't put a 0 on the bottom, you're not going to realize that this is 10. This is a 10. And that's why we're going to be multiplying this by 10. But, it's going to be because this is a 10 and not a 4, and not any of your 1s, that's in your 10s. But we don't have to multiply it by 10 because we're going to put that 0 on the bottom, so any of your answers are going to have 0 and then the answer instead of it just being the answer, and you're going to get a different answer if you just did it the other way, but that's not going to be the correct answer. So we're going to multiply 1 times 7, and 1 times 7 is 7, and the 1 times 1 is 2. So your answer, sorry, I keep getting ahead of myself. You have to remember, you have to add these two numbers, and you're going to get 8 plus 0 equals 8, 7 plus 7 equals 14, and 1 plus 2 equals 3. And that should be your answer. If we're going to do it both ways, though, just to check our answers, make sure if we do it both ways, it's the same answer, so we didn't make a mistake or anything. So 7 times 4 equals 28. 7 times 1 equals 7 plus 2 equals 9. And then we're going to cross out the 7 and the 2. You don't need to add a 0 for the 2, just so you know. You only have to add a 0 for the 7. And yeah, so we're gonna add a 0 because you cross out the 7, which makes it being 10 instead of 7, instead of 1. Anyways, you're gonna multiply 1 times 4. 1 times 4, which equals 4. Sorry, wrong thing, that's a eraser. 4 times 1. Then 1 times 1 equals 1. So we're gonna add that, and we should get the same answer. So 8 plus 0 equals 8. 9 plus 4 equals 13. 1 plus 2 equals 2. That's weird. It should have been the same answer. I'm sorry. That's weird. I will be right back to figure out my mistake. Actually, no, I won't. I will figure out my mistake right now. We're gonna erase this one. We're gonna see what we did wrong, because we want to be right no matter what. Want to make sure we did it right, you know. Let's see. Okay, let's just bring it down a little bit. Yeah. So we're gonna do 17 times 14. So 4 times 7 equals 28. And then we're gonna 4 times 1 equals 4. 4 and 4 plus 2 equals 6. I think I messed up. I think I know what I did. I think I got that answer wrong, and that's why. I am so sorry. I realized my mistake. Yeah, and then it should be, yeah. And I think I'm not going to do that one again because I'm probably boring you guys, but the correct answer should be 238. Anyways, so the next question is 29. Sorry, the next equation is 29 times 12. So we're going to put our 29 on top and 12 on bottom. And you are going to, let's have you try to do this equation on your own and try it out. All right. So this equation, 29 times 12. So we're going to do 2 times 9, and 2 times 9 equals 18. And 2 times 2 equals 4, plus 1 equals 5. So your first answer should be 58. And to get the 1 out of the way so you don't accidentally add it again and take out the 2, make sure you're multiplying it by 10 and not by 1, and add a 0 on the bottom so you don't need to multiply it by 10, you only have to multiply it by 1. 1 times 9 equals 9, and 1 times 2 equals 2. So we're going to go over here because I don't, you don't have to do it both ways. That's, yeah. And we're going to add 290 to it. And we're going to get our answer. So 8 plus 0 equals 8. 5 plus 9 equals 14. And 1 plus 2 equals 3. So your answer should be 348. And I want to sure. And yeah, let me make sure that's right this time. I'm just gonna get my calculator out and do math the old-fashioned way. So 29 times 12. Yeah, I am correct. That's good because I don't want to be wrong again. So 31 times 16. We're gonna put 31 times 16 right here, and do this. So we're gonna multiply 6 times 1, and let me, actually, you guys can figure this question out first before I do this. Let me just write it down again. Sorry. You guys figure this out and pause for a second. Starting now. Alright, I'm hoping you paused, but if you didn't pause, that is alright. Sometimes you need more help. So again, we're going to multiply 1 times 6, and that would be 6, and 6 times 3 equals 9. So your first answer should be 96, and you're gonna again cross that 6 out and make sure that 1 is actually 10 in disguise, right? But we only multiply it by 1, but we're gonna have that 0 down there, so they know you're actually multiplying by 10. So 1 times 1 equals 1, and 1 times 3 equals 3. So we're gonna add. So now we're gonna add 310 plus 96. Again, it really doesn't matter which way you add it, because addition, you can add it either way. It's really just subtraction and division, which is fine. But it's all right. So 310. So 0 plus 6 is 6, and 1 plus 9 equals 10, and 1 plus 3 equals 4. I'm sorry if I said times. I meant plus. I just realized I may have said times a few times. So that should be your answer. And you can check on your calculator if you have a calculator with you. Let's just check. I don't want to get that answer wrong again. 31 times 16, 496. What? That might be wrong. I'm sorry. This is a calculator. I got it wrong. What? It said 496. I don't know what it was doing. Weird. Okay. Anyways, that was multiplying two-digit numbers. I'm hoping you can understand it now. It is all right. So yeah. Have a good rest of your night, good rest of your night, morning, day, whatever time it is for you, and have a nice day. See ya.